China is undergoing a major economic transformation, moving away from its old model of low-cost manufacturing and heavy industry to a new focus on high-tech and sustainable industries. This shift is essential as the prolonged slump in China's property market has hurt consumer confidence and slowed the economy. The old reliance on low productivity in heavy industry and cheap manufacturing is no longer sufficient to drive growth. Beijing's new strategy involves developing industries such as solar panels, batteries, semiconductors, biopharmaceuticals, and artificial intelligence. These sectors are not only in high demand globally, but are also fields where major economies are competing for dominance. This transformation is crucial for China's ambition to potentially overtake the United States as the world's largest economy and most influential geopolitical force. Historically, China's economic rise over the past 4 decades has been driven by property development and infrastructure expansion. Urbanization spurred the growth of these sectors, propelling China from one of the poorest countries to the second-largest economy. Additionally, China became the world's factory, producing cheap, mass-produced goods and materials. However, this led to a perception of Made in China as a symbol of poor quality, something President Xi Jinping is determined to change. He aims to make Made in China a mark of excellence and innovation. A prime example of this new direction is GCL Technologies in Suzhou, China. GCL is the world's second leading producer of polysilicon, a key material for solar panels. They have developed a breakthrough method to produce granular silicon, which uses significantly less electricity and is cheaper and greener than existing methods. This innovation aligns perfectly with President Xi's vision for high-tech progress. Over the past decade, China has provided consistent policy support, offering companies cheap land, cheap credit, and easy environmental permitting. This has enabled industries like solar panel manufacturing to flourish, making China a dominant global player. Solar panels are just one part of Xi Jinping's new 3 priority growth areas. The other 2 are electric vehicles and lithium-ion batteries. China's EV industry is booming, with companies like BYD, based in Shenzhen, leading the charge. BYD is China's best-selling car brand and is on track to become the biggest seller of EVs globally. Chinese consumers have shown a preference for domestic brands, which are now competing on quality with international giants like Tesla. The third priority, lithium-ion batteries, powers not only EVs but also various consumer electronics, driving significant growth in exports. Xi Jinping's government has the power to direct banks to provide financing and businesses to acquire the necessary technology to meet their goals. This centralized control has facilitated rapid development in these new industries. However, the global geopolitical environment is challenging. The US and Europe have imposed tariffs on Chinese products, like a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum to counter China's overcapacity. These protectionist measures may slow China's technological ascent, but also drive Xi's push for self-sufficiency. Key technologies are not only crucial for economic growth, but also have national security implications. A larger Chinese economy means more resources for a capable military. The example of Huawei, which had to develop its own chips after being cut off from advanced US technology, illustrates the tension and the drive for innovation within China. Domestically, China faces significant challenges. The declining property market affects companies that produce steel and cement and impacts ordinary people. Real estate has been a major investment vehicle for Chinese investors, and the market crash has reduced consumer confidence and spending. This is problematic for China, which needs to balance production with consumption to sustain growth. The old model of producing too much and relying on US consumers to pick up the slack is no longer viable. Back at GCL Technologies in Suzhou, innovation is key to transitioning the local economy from heavy industry to high-tech sectors. This shift is expected to occur across the country, with technology sectors rising to replace the declining contribution of property to GDP. China's future will no longer depend on taking something the rest of the world made, producing it cheaper and quicker, and reselling it. Instead, Chinese companies are at the forefront of bringing new products to market. This strategy mirrors South Korea's successful pivot from heavy industry to technology. making it one of the world's biggest exporters. However, China faces a more challenging path due to its sheer size and the lack of global demand to absorb all its exports. Additionally, unlike South Korea, China is not an ally of the US, adding to the geopolitical complexity. Despite these challenges, Chinese leaders have set ambitious goals to boost per capita GDP and maintain an economic growth rate of about 5% per year. If successful, China's growth will continue to be significant on the global stage, contributing to overall global economic growth. By understanding this shift, we can see how China is striving to rewire its economy for a more sustainable and high-tech future, positioning itself as a global leader in innovation and economic power.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Watch more videos by clicking on this video right over here.